Hello everyone, my name is Sam B and I'm here on holiday at the Haven Park Golden Sands in Mablethorpe for my 8th year in a row. Now for this year, even though I booked a 3-bedroom Gold Caravan, thanks to the reception team, they have allocated me to a luxury lodge, which quite coincidentally falls in the same year as when Haven have acquired Holivans. Because over at Holivans they do have luxury lodges over there. Many of them have got a hot tub, but this one hasn't got a hot tub. But this is on Holly Drive 48, which was on the original part of Golden Sands. This is what it's on, and it's not that far from the complex, but it's still far-ish, but not as far as it was from the lakes that I had in my previous year. And as you can see, it's got a nice big veranda, and the veranda on this one here is a ramped one, which if my mum was with me it would have been ideal, because she's not wheelchair bound to be exact, but she heavily relies on her wheelchair due to her walking problems, and it would have been easier for her to drive up it with her wheelchair rather than me having to fold it and carry it up the steps. But this is much better than the caravan I've had at Seashore this year. So this lodge here is the Willerby Pinehurst. It's the first time ever I've done a tour of a luxury lodge at Haven, because in the past I've done static caravans, and it's my first time ever that I've stayed in the lodge, which means that Golden Sands is where I first became interested in lodge holidays for this year, incidentally. So I can now say that Golden Sands is my place of origin for lodge holidays, because this is where this is where my very first lodge holiday is taking place. So as you can see, that's the manufacturing plate. It's a Willerby Pinehurst, and again you've got the seal on here. This is my lodge key, Holly Drive 48. And you've got the unlock for fun on the other side of that key ring. So I'm going to unlock the door and show you around. Now in this side door, as you step in, this is the utility room. It's the first time ever that I've had a utility room at Golden Sands, because I've been allocated to a luxury lodge. Well, I think this is an upgrade from a Gold Caravan to a luxury lodge. There's my slippers under there, underneath that little seating area. Got like a little bit of a cloakroom corner. And when you turn the light on in here, oh, that's the outdoor light. It activates the extractor fan. So that's the light up there. So like the shower rooms, they do have this utility room does have an extractor fan. And it's got an additional kitchen sink in here. There's my pufferfish beach ball, which I brought because I had forgotten my Seaside Squad beach ball. So I bought that pufferfish beach ball because I thought it looked nice. And even though the caravan owners of this lodge have let it through Haven, even though the caravan owners of this lodge have let it with Haven, using their holiday home letting service, much to my surprise, and I consider this to be the most astonishing surprise feature as well, they have left quite a lot of stuff in this lodge. Mainly the books and games and DVDs, which I'll show you later. But there's plenty of surprises in this utility room. So behind this cupboard, this is where the boiler is, and there's quite a few cleaning stuff in here, like the sweeping brush and the mop and the vacuum cleaner to hoover up the stuff on the floor. I wasn't expecting a vacuum cleaner because I never had one of these before in my caravan. But considering that this is a luxury lodge, it is quite surprising because it is very big and there's quite a lot in detail to show you. So there's a radiator just there, and there's a mirror above it, so that's me. Hello everyone. Right, so above this additional sink, in here is the washer and dryer, and I'm going to give my clothes a wash this time, because even though some of my caravans I've had in the past had a washer and dryer, I've never used it because I've always washed my clothes at home. But this year I thought I might try something different. and that's a surprise feature that you get in Havens caravans anyway. I don't know if they're advertised in the luxury lodges. And then there's a bin there, and there's a couple of mop buckets in here, and you've got a couple of and you've got a few kitchen bits as well, including a plastic bowl for the sink, and you've got some. I think you've got like a little drying rack as well for the plates. And in this cupboard, there's all my washing equipment just there, which I bought from B&M Bargains after I did my shopping in Tesco's. And then up here, I've got dishwasher tablets, bin liners, and one of my cloths. And on the left here, there's an iron. For some strange reason, I just found a vase, but there's a couple of scented oils up there. And that's where I'm storing my Tesco carrier bags as well, in there. And then up here, this is much to my surprise, I found this is an extra toaster up there, and up here, they've left a bucket and spade and several sand moulds in here. That was one of the many surprises that I found, and this is the guest reviews folder, and I found this amongst all the stuff when I was looking around my lodge, and as you can see, I've got the washing machine manual out because I need to know how it works. But this is where the guest reviews are. But for some strange reason, I found a bunch of catheters in here for some strange reason. Don't know why they're there in that folder. So there's a few guest reviews on here, and there's some more manuals in here in that folder, including a Willerby. That's the manufacturer. There's a TV manual, and a Willerby owner's handbook and warranty information pack. I might have a look at that later if I get time. So yeah, it's all mostly manuals in here, as well as guest reviews. Don't know what these catheters are doing in there, but that took me by surprise. So that's the folder that's mainly storing the manuals and guest reviews that I found. I have found an iron, but I haven't found an ironing board, so I don't know where I'm going to find one. And then in here, this is the kitchen and living room area. As you can see, it is very big and spacious, and there's a basket bin just there, and I've used one of my Tesco carrier bags for it. So I'll start off with the kitchen area. So I'm going to start off with the kitchen area. So here, this is the double fridge, and as you can see, it's got like a temperature setting on here as well. So at the minute, it's set at 3 degrees with the freezer at -18. And then this is all my food and drink in here, which I brought from Tesco's on Tuesday, and I've got all my food and drink to last me for a few days. And up there's all my beer and cider. Now I don't know why, but but almost every day that I've been on holiday, I've decided to go vegetarian because I've been without meat since Tuesday. The only day where on my holiday where I actually did have meat was on Monday when I had a pizza. But despite this, I also do have vegan cheese and almond milk, because I just seem to enjoy milk from plant-based sources rather than from animals. But but because I've got a few dairy stuff, which is the Toblerone and the dairy milk, I have pretty much been vegetarian these last few days, and I've got some cans of beer and cider as well up there. I think what I'm going to have for my tea tonight is the pie, salad, and the olives. It's going to have to get the oven up and running soon. And then in the double freezer, I've only got one item in there, and that's the microwavable fries. That's having my burger, which is these ones here, the plant-based burgers. And then in this cupboard, some more food. Got my cooking oil there, and got some bread and some Pringles, my Marmite, the brioche burger buns, which Wendy gave to me to have on my holiday, and got the cereal just there. But much to my surprise, and I don't think you see these in Havens caravans or lodges, there's these tea, coffee, and sugar jars, as well as a biscuit jar and a bread jar. I should have put my bread in that bread jar if I knew that big jar was a bread jar. And then below it, some more cleaning stuff there. That's the bottom to the vacuum cleaner so you can hoover up the bits on the floor. And there's a dustpan and brush, and there's a few mop heads in there as well as like a little window cleaning thing. And then this is the kitchen area. So in here it's the dishwasher. So I've got my plates and cutlery in there, as well as a few glasses. And there's some sharp knives here as well, if I want to prepare food with them. And I've got my washing up liquid and my apple and multi-surface cleaning spray, and got an apple timer, and I've got a kitchen roll as well. There's my tea towels there, and my dishcloths and the scouring pads. And there's a sink, and I've got one of my dishcloths on there at the minute because I've just used it to clear up these surfaces. And up there, this is where all the plates and bowls are stored, in that cupboard. And then above it, there's a few more kitchen stuff there. I think that belongs to the caravan owners of this lodge, I think. And then in here, there's a kitchen bowl there, and a draining rack there for the cutlery in that cupboard. In this cupboard it was empty, but I put a few shopping bags in there to store them. And there's a toaster, and there's a 4-bread toaster. There's another toaster in the utility room that's I'm using this one that's in the kitchen, the 4-bread toaster. There's a cupboard there, but that one's just padlocked. I think it's got owner stuff in there, that's why it's padlocked. This is just a dummy, that cupboard, but that's the extractor fan above it, and this is the cooker. I'm probably going to be using it when I fry my burgers tomorrow. And then in this cupboard, it's a fire extinguisher and some pans in there, and a colander, and a mixing bowl. And in this cupboard here, this is where all the mugs are stored, and the glasses and the egg cups. And for some strange reason, in those compartments there, I've just found a candy necklace. Got a kettle here with some mugs, and this is my welcome pack that was on here. As you can see, that's my play pass for use from Friday, because I've got my George one in my wallet at the minute. And this is the bit of information here about how to use a barbecue safely, and as well as a little note about ants during warm periods that they may invade your holiday home during a warmer season. So yeah, that's my welcome pack there. In this drawer here, I've got some cutlery and some cooking utensils. And much to my surprise, there's even more in this drawer. as well as a cheese grater and a pair of scissors, and I think there's a tin opener in there, and an egg slicer. Oh, there's a meat tenderizer as well, which is good. And then in this one, because I think it's mostly owner stuff that they've left. Oh, I found a few tea towels in here. Wasn't expecting them, and a dishcloth. I think the caravan owners of this lodge must have left them behind when they decided to let through Haven. But I feel like I've letted privately rather than letting with Haven because of all this stuff that I've seen that are all extra features that you don't normally see. But yeah, there's another chopping board in there as well. So that's the drawer in here, and up here is the slow cooker, and there's a cake rack in there, and then this is the microwave, and then you've got the grill, and as you can see there's a grill tray in there and another baking tray in there, which I'm going to use to put the pie in the oven. And that's the pie, well, not the pie, that's the oven below it. And I'm going to use that to cook my pie. And down here is where you've got a jug with weighing scales. That's what I found in that bottom drawer. And then next to it, there's a clothes rack to line up your clothes to let them air dry if you wish. And I think there's another. I think it's like a pouffet, I think it's called, where you can just sit on there and put your shoes on. And you've got another foot mat there. And then over here, this is the well, it's both a breakfast bar and a food preparation area. For example, if you wanted to make cakes or biscuits, you could use this as like a little food preparation area for when you're baking, or even as a breakfast bar if you want to. So there's a couple of stools there. I found another chopping board on there. That's the usual glass one that you see in your accommodation. And much to my surprise in these cupboards, I found some toys in here and games. And there's a few kids' books in here as well. Moo, there's Peppa Pig there. There's a Finding Dory Guess Who game. I found a Frozen jigsaw and a Disney Princess jigsaw. I might have a go with these later. And then there's a catchphrase card game. And it's a bus cardboard book. Things that go, another cardboard book. And that's a Tangler game, so it's like Twister, but it's named differently and it's a little bit different, I think. And yeah, I was quite surprised when I found Jumanji in here as well. There's a couple of kids' toys in here. I think that must have been left by the family who decided to let with Haven with this lodge. There's another jigsaw puzzle just there, first puzzle. Oh, there's a Lego piece as well. And yeah, there's a car there, a toy car. That's a toy racing car. And then I found a great big George pig from Peppa Pig in here. Quite surprised I found that soft toy in that cupboard. And then there's another. What's that? Paw Patrol watch, I think. Let's put it up there. And yeah, in here I found some plain blocks by Mega Blocks. There's plenty of toys in here, and that might keep me occupied. And in this basket here, I discovered some tea and coffee and a bottle of tomato ketchup. I might use the tomato ketchup to have for my burgers and chips tomorrow. And there's a couple of playing cards in here as well. But yeah, I'll definitely take good care of these. Quite surprised to have found a transformer in there. That's what it is. What is this robot? Oh. I don't know what robot this is, but I'm quite surprised to have found one of these in here. So yeah, that's one of the cupboards in here full of many surprises. It's pretty much a surprise feature in the lodge. that I've got for a first timer for a lodge holiday. And then over here, this is the living room area, and got I think that's a gas fire over here. Yeah, I've got a gas fire over there, and then above it there's my postcards from the Cleethorpes Coast Light Railway that I bought yesterday, and my target shooting card that I've got today when I did target shooting today. That's Thursday. And that's me in the mirror. Hello again. So yeah, there's a TV with a built-in DVD player, I believe. Yeah. There's a remote on there on the coffee table. There's even more surprises hidden in here, because in here there's a tipping point game. And I found a password jigsaw in that drawer. And then in here, there's a tipping point board game. So in here, I found a couple more games. So it's the Talking Angela board game and the Logo Light game. So I'm really happy that I've got some extra surprises in here, because I feel like I've rented privately rather than with Haven. And then here you got some DVDs. There's some DVDs I've already got in my DVD case, and some I haven't. So I've got an even greater choice to choose what to watch, which is good. And I think there's even more at the back there as well. There's some games console stuff in these drawers. And, oh, another DVD, Romeo and Juliet. I think I'll put that in the other DVD cupboard. Just there. So yeah, there's even more DVDs in that one. I don't know what I'm going to choose tonight. So much to choose from. So yeah, there is a light above that gas fire. I think it's a gas fire, or it could be electric. Oh, it's electric by the looks of it. And yeah, you can turn it on to have a flame effect. And yeah, which I think, I don't know how you turn it on, but it's even got but the front of the door, the front door even opens as well. Right, so past this living room area, you've got your usual settees here. Some storage areas there on the other side of that food preparation table. So you've got the dining table here. Now I found some placemats for me to have when I'm eating and drinking. So as you can see, I've got the plate mats and cup mats. Well, I've got one of them out. Because in here, so this is another shelf on that wall, and you've got the boat above it. That's the model boat above it. There's a wine rack here, and I've decided to put my bottle of Prosecco on here for now. And in this cupboard here, there's more plates and bowls, which I discovered. So I think they must be the owner's ones. In this drawer, that's where the placemats are stored, and there's a box of dominoes. That's just another mat. Don't know what that is. And then in here, oh, they're just empty. But in here, it took me even more by surprise. I found a load of children's books. And I've enjoyed reading some of them. I'm still a big kid. And then in here there's some more board games, which was much to my surprise. And then in here I'm going to show you the passageway. Just turn the light on that one. Oh, Oh, it's that one over there. There we go, that's better. I'll make the lighting a bit more better in here. I'll just show you, there's a painting I just saw in that frame. And there's another radiator below it. But yeah, through this passageway, I'll start off with the main bathroom. As you can see, it's got a bathroom sign on here, which is good. And there we go, just turned on the extractor fan and light. And then there's another one up, just above the mirror. So this is the main bathroom, and I was excited for a little bit because I was expecting a shower over a bath in this lodge, because they are common in lodges, unlike static caravans. But it seems like Haven have opted to have a double shower in place of a bath when they ordered this from Willerby, and the caravan owners bought this lodge. Because in here, I've got a walk-in double shower, which sort of initially disappointed me, but I was still happy because I can easily walk into this shower. So as you can see, this is a walk-in double shower. There's some of my bath toys there, and my shampoo, shower gel, and that foaming spray. And there's an anti-slip mat on there. But as I said before, I'm still pretty much a big kid. And got the Pipeworks bath toy, which is my favourite, because I enjoy turning the taps to see what the water does when I pour the water and everything. And there's two shower heads on here. So there's the fixed one, and then you've got the adjustable one there, which is detachable, which is ideal if you just want to wash your sandy toes, or if you're lowering it, or if you're making it lower for the little ones to use. And then up here is my washing mitt. Got a Minnie Mouse one there. And then you've got the toilet. And I discovered there's, as well as the brush, there is also a little bin as well. And there's a towel on the radiator just there, that's my towel. I'm using this towel that Haven provided to me as a bath mat, because I've forgotten my bath mat. And yeah, so I just decided to use one of the towels as a bath mat, so I can so it doesn't make the floor wet. But over here, this is the toilet, and I think it's a bit slow on refilling the tank when I flush it. And then here, this is the sink, and above it you've got a great big mirror. Oh, and there's a shelf there to store your toiletries on. So as you can see, there's toilet roll, rubber ducks. I've got my bubble bath there, which I've just put aside for now, and got another can of foaming spray there, along with my hair removal cream, because I'm thinking of removing my body hair and my legs, chest and arms. And there's a shaver there. And thankfully this lodge has got some electric shaver sockets, so I can shave my facial hair. Because it was a bit awkward having to buy an adapter and doing it all in my living room when I went to, in my bedroom when I went on holiday at Seashore back in May. There's a few more of my toiletries up there, my hand soap, my electric pre-shave and aftershave, and my toothpaste. And there's two cup holders on here above the sink, and one of them has still had its cup on it, and I've used it just to store my toothbrushes on there. And as you can see, there's a hand towel on there. That's the one that Haven provided to me. I have brought in my own towels as well, because I brought two of them. That one there I'm using to dry myself after I've had my shower. And in here you've got the cupboards below it, so I'm just using it as storage. I found that rack just there, but I don't know where that goes. And there's the box to one of my bath toys, that Pipeworks one. And then underneath here, that's where I'm just storing my toiletries bag at the minute. And then let's just empty in a minute that cupboard. So that's the main bathroom with the double shower, which I think is really nice. Oh, almost forgot to show you. There's another storage area just there next to the double shower. So yeah, even though this has just got a shower, I do love the walk-in double shower, because I've never had one of these before whenever I have a shower. But it does look pretty nice. And then in here, This is one of the twin bedrooms, which I'm not using at the minute. But as you can see, this one looks more like what you'd see in the static caravans, but a little bit bigger and with wider beds. But it does have a TV with a built-in DVD player above it and a remote and a radiator just below it. It's not really much of a dressing table, this one, unlike the other one in the other twin bedroom. But as you can see, that's the built-in DVD player with a remote below it. And then you've got a wardrobe with some drawers below it and coat hangers. It's just empty at the minute because I'm not using this one. But as you can see, with this one here, it's a bit dark in here, I'll just turn the light on. But in this one here, for some strange reason, it's got a different. This bed here on the right has got a different bed base to this one, because I think this one has just got. I think it looks like one of those wheels ones that you have at home, but I think this does have storage underneath it. Oh yeah, it does. I think it's just the wrong way around. But yeah, that's the. But that single bed does have storage below it. You just have to raise the mattress up. Is that it? There we go. Yeah, I think that's how you access it. It's a bit difficult to do though. I'm just going to move it back. There we go. But yeah, the sheets are on there, but the bedding isn't because because there's only me in this lodge. Right, so moving on. I'm going to turn the light into this main bathroom off. There we go. In here is the master bedroom. So that's the double bed. There we go, I'll turn the light on. So as you can see, there's bedside tables and a lamp. And there's another bedside table just there. And I think because this is an owner's lodge, they've put a lock on one of the drawers because I think it's got their stuff in there. Well, some of it, so they probably don't want to be taken away. All that's precious to them. But in here, there's a beautiful beach picture just there. I love it. And below this double bed is a storage area. This has took me by surprise seeing all of this. Got an outdoor chair and there's quilt stuff there, and also you got some cushions and an unused pack of bedding. I think that must have been left by the caravan owners of this lodge. And there's an inflatable bed in here as well. So that's what's in this master bedroom. And moving on, I'm going to show you the ensuite bathroom in this one. This is the ensuite shower room. So the toilet's lying on there. Again, I think it must have also been placed on by the owners of this lodge, like with the bathroom sign. I'll show you a dressing table first. And that's the dressing table in the master bedroom, along with the TV above it. And again, it's got a built-in DVD player, as you can see. But yeah, this lodge, it's much better accommodation than my caravan I had at Seashore back in May this year. As you can see, this is the ensuite shower room. So you've got a sink there. It's only a really small one, this one. And you've got a mirror above it. And got some more scented oils up above on that cupboard. And then that's the cupboard, which is just empty. And then there's the toilet with another bin. And And what makes this nice and what makes this beautiful is you've got a toilet sign above the toilet with the toilet rules on here. I think that must have been placed on by the owners of this lodge, I think. And then here you've got a corner shower. And again, it's got an anti-slip mat on here. But I think with this shower, it's got like a little seating area as well. I think that seating area might be intended to wash your little ones whilst they're sat on there, I think. And then you've got a detachable shower head on here. And again, you've got an extractor fan up there to extract the steam from that may have accumulated from when you have your shower in this bathroom. And oh, there's a towel rack on here. I should have put my towel on there. Moving on, I'll just show you the. Moving on, I'll show you the walk-in wardrobe next to it. There you go. That's a switch to the ensuite. So in here, behind this door, this is the walk-in wardrobe, and this is where I'm storing my suitcase at the minute. So as you can see, there's my suitcase. Behind that cupboard there, this is where the fuse box is, and I think there's another manual to it as well. And it's also got cables in there like the aerial leads and all that sort of complicated electric stuff. There's a shower pipe access panel just there. And there's a mirror in here. Hello. And then up here, there's some quilt covers up there, and just one of the bedding on there. And this is where you can store your clothing, as well as hanging your clothes in here. This is the walk-in wardrobe. I've not put any clothes in here because my clothes are in that other twin bedroom that I'm sleeping in. But this area here, the walk-in wardrobe, I have used it to store my suitcase, and that's what I'm currently doing, storing my suitcase in it. So that's the walk-in wardrobe. Oh, there's another hook on here. Moving on. Moving on in here, this is my twin bedroom that I'm sleeping in. So in here, this is the twin bedroom. This is the more spacious and homely one. So as you can see, that's my bed there. So I've got my Rory duvet on here, and that's my Annie and Jazz teddies. I'll just sit you on there. There you go. That's better. So that's Annie and Jazz, my Seaside Squad teddies. And above there, I think that's like a little loft up there. I'll show you that in a minute. But it's a bedside table, and there's another bed next to me as well, which is just empty because no one's sleeping in it. And there's my DVDs just there. Those are the ones that I brought with me. And in that bedside table, I've got my portable DVD player, but because these TVs in here have got a built-in DVD player as well as the one in the living room, I've not really needed it. I've got Annie's pyjamas and her normal dress. She's wearing the superhero dress, my medium Annie. Here's in a minute. And then it's just an empty bottom drawer. And that's the dressing table. This one's more of a proper dressing table than the one in the other twin bedroom. And as you can see, I got some of my stuff there. But that little mirror, that little desk mirror there, that was on the dressing table when I moved into this lodge on Monday. But yeah, I've got my stuff on here at the minute. And then above here is the TV. Again, it's got a built-in DVD player, as you can see, which is fantastic because it means I won't have to use my portable DVD player. And there's my remote just there to it. And I've got another lamp. I have used my extension lead to plug in other things. But yeah, but the lamp belongs here. but that's my extension lead that I plugged in, so I can plug in other things on that bedside table, because there's only one plug socket. But there are a couple of USB sockets on here, which is good. What else we got? Oh yeah, the wardrobe. Most of my clothes here, ones I'm hanging, are in my right wardrobe, and there's the shelf above. So I've got more of my DVDs there, and a couple of my bits and bobs, like my GoPro and one of my pocket Hornby catalogues. I think that's my only one that I've got that's pocket sized. And there's my folder with my Haven brochures in there. And this is the wardrobe where I'm hanging some of my clothes, like the jacket and my shirt and trousers. So that's my smart clothing. I love the design on these coat hangers because I love that pink colour with a star above it. I think these might have been left by the caravan owners of this lodge. And some smaller ones there. And I've got an Anxious and Polly swim bag just there at the bottom of the wardrobe. And then in this wardrobe here, just empty. But in the drawers below it is where I'm storing my socks and pants and my t-shirts, as well as my jogging trousers and my shorts. And I've got my clothes on here. I've got my clothes below my bed because that's where I'm putting my dirty clothes at the minute. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in the washer and dryer, because I've never done that before, and that's why I brought these washing items from B&M Bargains on Monday. No, not Monday, Tuesday. But yeah, I've got the washer manual out, so I know how to use it. And the last feature in this room I'm going to show you is the mini loft up above. I'm just going to take my shoes off, and then there we go. Just climb up on the bed, and then behind this panel, this is where the owners of this lodge are storing much of their stuff. Up here, I found all of that. There's a couple more games in here. Oh, there's some washing capsules in there as well. Well, if I knew that they were in here, I probably wouldn't have brought them washing capsules for the washing machine, because I probably would have used some of them. But oh well. At least they won't lose any washing capsules. So yeah, that's the mini loft up there. And I'm just going to get my shoes back on. Just bear with me a minute. Right, I've just got my shoes back on. Right, one last thing I'm going to show you is the veranda. So you've got a sliding patio door. I'm just going to unlock that door and then pull the lever up and then slide it. And this is the wraparound veranda. So as you can see, it's this veranda's got wraparound decking, like what many lodges do. And I've got the table and chairs there. And for some strange reason, I found an ashtray on here as well, along with an outer glass holder. I think that's where you can also store candles in there as well. So yeah, that's the table and chairs on this veranda. I don't know why, but there's a protective cover on here as well. And I think there's a key box as well with a code on here. Yeah, there is. I wonder if that also stores the keys to the patio doors, because I've only got the key to the utility room door outside. And yeah, there's four outdoor chairs. There's a washing rack just there. That's the one I don't know how to hang it, because it keeps falling off when I hung it. But that's the other washing rack in here. It's next to that foot mat. Next to that pouflet there. That's the clothes dryer just there, if you want to air dry your clothes. And as you can see, it's a wraparound veranda, so it goes all the way around this lodge, and then of course you've got the ramped entrance just there outside it, and then of course there's the utility room door just there. So I think that's everything I've shown you around my luxury lodge at Haven at Golden Sands. I do hope that you've enjoyed it. It's my first ever lodge holiday, thanks to the upgrade. So I can say that Golden Sands is where I first became interested in lodge holidays, because I've never stayed in a luxury lodge before. And just gonna take you to the outside of the lodge now, and then end this video. There's a gate on this veranda, but unlike my caravan at Seashore that I had back in May this year, this veranda at this on this luxury lodge has got a ramped entrance. So if my mum was on holiday with me for this caravan holiday at Golden Sands, well, it's a lodge holiday because I've got a luxury lodge, it would have been much more easier for her to get up onto the veranda and get off her wheelchair, because although she's not wheelchair bound, she heavily relies on her wheelchair due to her walking problems, and the veranda that we had at Seashore was stepped, and which means I had to carry it up. But if my mum was on holiday with me at Golden Sands, which she never has done at all so far, this ramped veranda would have made it quite easy for her then, because it means I won't have to carry it up. But that's the end of my my lodge tour video at Golden Sands. I do hope that you've enjoyed it, and I'm going to end this video now, so I'll see you all later. Bye for now.